Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you know, it's a girl Zinabu. I think I'm a little lower on my voice, so I hope y'all can hear me because my baby right next to me asleep. Alright, so in today's video, I will be doing. I have to go very quickly with this one. I will be doing a question and answer. This question and answer is based off having a premature child. So questions that people might ask. Alright, our question that people do ask when you have a premature child. Alright, oh, alright, so when people talk to a mother of a premature baby, they might ask questions about her emotional well-being, how she is coping with the stress of the NICU, if she's able to breastfeed, how she managing her own physical recovery, if she's getting enough support from family and friends, and whether she has any concern about her baby's health or development. So these questions I'll be answering. So the first question for me to answer are some common questions. So the first question is, how are you feeling emotionally? Alright, so how I'm feeling emotionally. At first, I was confused, stressed, and had a lot of down feelings where I cried many nights and days wondering and you know wondering if my baby's going to be okay and all of that. So it was always a down feeling at first. But now it's a bit of um confusion when you're supposed to when your baby is supposed to achieve certain milestones. So you consider every now and then, when will he be able to do this or do that, or will he ever do achieve this milestone or do this or do that. But most of the times when I see baby progressing and making certain steps or a few more things happening, I am overjoyed, overwhelmed, and my mind is at rest and peace, more like, but still have a flirtatious moment. Alright, if that's the word. Next question. Are you able to get enough rest? Back then, I think I had been able to get. Back then, no, back then I never able to get as much rest as me needed, but a little every now and then, but not much, because I had to be waking up every 3 hours in the night, probably 2 times for the night, 3 times for the night to feed baby every 3 hours, and then early in the morning, and then every evening every 3 hours. Mother have to wake up and feed baby, and mother always have to make sure the baby clean and all of that. But one of the greatest thing was my baby was not the type of baby who cried a lot. But now I get enough sleep, yes, because all I have to do is to ensure that the baby cannot go outside when it's crawling or whatever, and ensure that my eyes are being kept on the baby. But in the days, I don't really get enough sleep because while the baby is sleeping, I have to do whatever I have to do for stores or any little thing. But in the night, once the baby falls asleep, sometimes he doesn't fall asleep until like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Depends, all depends, you know, on the baby's body, if the baby is tired or whatever. But once he falls asleep, then it's your chance to get enough sleep. You might have to wake up one time mainly. I wake up to feed my baby. Just make sure staying get enough cereal or formula enough to hold him until in the early morning. So yes, now I get enough sleep, but back then it wasn't really enough. Alright. So how are you managing the stress of being in the NICU? Alright, so my baby is no longer in the NICU, but back then when my baby was in the NICU, as I stated earlier on, it had me crying, wondering when he will come out, what the new update was going to be like, because most times you get a good update, then the other time it's a bad update. So it was really stressful for me at that point in time. All right. Uh, are you able to breastfeed your baby even if they can't take much at first? Um, at first, while the baby was in the NICU, I wasn't able to breastfeed because baby was breathing through a tube that went down through his lungs, from the mouth to the lungs, and they had feed him through a syringe, right? But I wasn't able to breastfeed like mouth to breast. It was fed by a syringe. He was fed by a syringe, and where I would be able to pump the milk, bring it to the hospital, and they would feed him through a syringe. When he came home, it was hard for him to latch on my breast, so he did not take much once in a while. He had a little breast, but most of the time it was bottle fed, and yeah. Um, how is your physical recovery going after delivery? All right, my physical recovery. Oh, physical, not emotional. Um, physical recovery after delivery. I had a C-section, as many people know, to for me to deliver. So it was up and down, and it was really inconvenient and uncomfortable because I have to be back and forth in the hospital, visiting the in the nursery, visiting the baby because he was in the NICU, and with that cut or scar underneath my belly, it was really challenging and tiring. And knowing that I wasn't able to do as much things as I would used to do for myself, I wasn't able to do certain heavy duty work, lifting and all of those stuff because I didn't want my stitches to be torn. So it was not easy physically. All right. Do you have a good support system in place with families and friends? All right, for the families, I can say yes on both sides, for the father side and for my baby father side and from my side. Most of the support that I got was while with assistance or helping to do all chores or whatever the case may be, was my baby father's side because I was closer to them. I was in their surrounding, but financial support was from my family side. Yes, there still was financial support from my baby father's side. So it was coming from both sides. Sometimes my mom would visit my home and help me to do whatever work I was unable to do. And same, it was okay for both sides. For friends, I do not allow friends at my home because of certain chaos or whatever and drive situation and all of that. So I did not really get as much as support as I should have gotten from my friends because they were unable to visit me. And but encouragement and so forth, I had that. They had that locked. All right. What are your biggest concerns about your baby right now? My biggest concern about my baby right now is further on growing, if he's going to have in the future, if he's going to have any feedback on the prematurity that he had, and how well will he be able to cope. Is he going to have any autism or any other sickness based off the premature stage that he had been through and all of that? And for now, will he be able to reach his milestones properly? Um, are you and when he's ready to go to school, how will it work? To the way the world around now, if you understand what I mean, not financial wise, but to all the world around now and all of that. I'm scared to leave my baby off to school, leaving him for the whole day and all of that, you know. All right. Are you? Oh, for right now, they said they did not say in the future, but for right now, I don't really have a concern. Just when I'm supposed to go to the checkup, I'm just concerned if there will be any issues or anything. All right. Are you getting the support you need from the hospital staff? Yes, definitely, most definitely. Because when I go to the clinics or wherever, they do check up properly on my baby. They do give me great advice, and I can sit and speak to them. So, big up the corner of the original hospital. And our last question, last but not least, have you considered talking to a therapist or counselor about your experience? No, because it doesn't troubles me that much. I don't have that mental breakdown because I believe in my Father God that everything will be okay, and I pray to Him and I see where He have brought me through life, and everything happens for a reason. God doesn't give a man more than what he can bear. Certain times there are testimonies and trials, and all you need to do is believe in God, and everything will be okay. And just work with Him. Give Him praise and give Him thanks, and everything will be just fine. Alright, so that is it. So hope you enjoy these questions. If you want more questions like these, then please comment down below and reach out to me. Alright, thank you.